So we're going back to Mojave. So I did the Mojave Trail about 3 years ago in my Toyota Tacoma, and I had a really good time, and I've been wanting to go back. Unfortunately, I sold the Tacoma. I now have a GMC Sierra AT4 that I've had for the last few years. I'm going with the same group of guys I went with 3 years ago. It's one of my favorite areas, this part of the California desert, so I'm really looking forward to getting back out there. The long-term goal is to one day do it in my bus, but yeah, we'll see. But for now, four-wheel drive truck's going to have to do. So follow along. We're going to head out. Today is Tuesday, so I got a couple days to pack. We leave Friday morning. It's a 3-day weekend. It's President's Day weekend, so a lot of guys have Monday off work, so we'll probably stay out till Sunday or Monday. But follow along, and we'll see you out there. All right, we're just about packed up here. Buddy heater, air compressor for airing up tires, dog stuff, extra sleeping bag, propane tank. This is all my tools, all my Milwaukee power tools, hand tools. That's where Roxy stays. So I look around, we got the fridge. Over here, got a stove, water, just some food and cooking stuff in these cabinets. Bed is up there. You know it. More cabinets over here. Got some kitchen stuff and more food. Firewood, chair, dog food, toilet, in that order. Down in here, we got my battery, and I just got some extra storage down there. Don't know really what I'm gonna put in there yet. So we leave tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. We're meeting at my friend Rudy and Mike's house. We heard a section is washed out pretty bad, so we're gonna try to find a reroute around it. I believe it's on a climb up a mountain, so it's really impassable. You can't really go around it. So we'll figure that out. But we're packed up, we're ready to go, and we're leaving tomorrow morning. See you out there. So we just left Barstow, filled up, got some late breakfast at Barstow Del Taco on Linwood, and we are now on the 40. We're gonna fill up again at the Avi Casino right there in Needles, and then from there we'll get on the trail. So we got 7 trucks with us today. Looks like it's gonna be a good weekend. The weather looks really awesome. It's supposed to be in the 70s during the day tomorrow. Looks like it's gonna be a rad weekend, so we'll get at it. I didn't know it was ready.
I was waking up this morning, waking up before it's getting 9. Kinda heavy on my shoulders, tracking down some moments back in time. I could've swore that I was in it, down to every minute. Don't know what I was sipping, but I felt like I was doing fine. Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit north of the Georgia line. Do it again.
So day one is over. Made it to our campsite. Kind of hung out around the fire. I had a really good time. but it's time for bed now. And my heater just died. Yeah. Dead buddy heater. Don't know what happened. I got plenty of propane, but just decided to stop working. I'm off to bed, and hopefully I don't freeze tonight. See ya.
I don't know if I can.
Franklin.
Well, day 2 down of the trip. This morning we started at our campsite, which it's called School Bus. There used to be a school bus parked there. It's no longer there, but people still refer to the area as School Bus. We camped there last night. We got up around, left around 8. Got on the trail. Did a lot today. Stopped at the mailbox. That was fun. Kids got out, run around. I let Roxy out to run around for a little bit. And then from there, continued on the trail a little bit and went to the lava tubes. Lava tubes are a lot of fun. If you've never been before, it's basically an underground tunnel that was formed by lava millions of years ago. And you can climb down and check it out, and it's pretty cool. Hung out there for a little bit. Got back on the trail, and the Soda Lake is closed because of the rain we've been getting, so we had to do a slight detour. So we went south around Soda Lake. Brandon kind of led us on this really cool trail. I've never been on it before, but it was pretty awesome. We had this down this really gnarly rocky ledge, and then it ended in this flat area, and we crossed over some train tracks and then did some sand dunes, which was a lot of fun. But overall, yeah, it was great. Now we have our second camp for the weekend. We're near Afton Canyon, near the finish line. We'll finish up tomorrow. I don't think we're going to go all the way through Afton and go through the water crossing. I think we're just going to exit out of Basin Road and head home tomorrow and try to skip the Vegas traffic. This weekend was great. I did have some nerves. This was my first time really off-roading since I had my Tacoma. So it was kind of a little nerve-wracking for me. I had to shake off the nerves the first day. Being in this big truck with this big camper, it was not what I expected. It was a lot harder than I thought. It's not a Toyota Tacoma. You really gotta navigate and make sure you're not gonna run into stuff. I was having issues with the turnbuckles. They're not staying tight. I know that's a common issue with four-wheel campers, so I'm gonna have to address that and either put a nut on there to lock them in or try to find another option. If you know something, if you know another option for four-wheel campers to keep the turnbuckles tight, love to hear it. But it was still all in all a great time. We are gonna camp tonight, hang out by the fire, get up tomorrow, make some breakfast, and hop on the 15 and head home. So, but all in all, it's been a great weekend, and yeah, looking forward for the next one. So, weekend is over. It was a good trip. I'm currently on the 15, driving down Cajon Pass. We had an awesome campsite last night. Brandon found it on the kind of backside of Afton Canyon. It was a good night. Lit off some fireworks. The kids seemed to have fun. Overall, the trip went pretty well. But this, like I said earlier, this camper is definitely a handful. It's night and day difference going from my Tacoma to jumping in this big truck with the big camper and doing the Mojave Road. But it did it, and you know there were issues, and I had to stop and keep adjusting, tightening turnbuckles, and you know stuff moving around. I had everything strapped down correctly like I should have, and but for the most part it did well. Everyone else was moving. It's really cool to see that Lee brought out his Raptor Bronco, and that thing is just super impressive. Out of the factory, he hasn't done anything to it. It's on 37s, and it just ate everything up. That thing was just really fun to watch take the trails. But I do kind of miss being in a Toyota. Javier with his 4Runner, Rudy, Mike, and Brandon in their Tundras was, I don't know, kind of made me secretly still want to have a Toyota, but I don't know, one day, who knows. I'm not going to have this truck forever, so I'll maybe one day get another Tacoma, the new body style's coming out, or, I don't know, 4Runner. I really like the Ranger Raptor that's coming out. I sat in one at the auto show, and it's very impressive, it's very comfortable, but who knows, you know, I'm not going to have this set up forever. I did get the camper for the family so we can do some road trips together and have a comfortable place to stay, and it is comfortable. It is very comfortable to sleep in. It's a little overkill for one person doing a trip like this, but it was nice. I really liked it. But yeah, but the trips, you know, it was a good weekend, and now sitting in traffic on the 15, making my way back to Orange County. And Mike, it was his first time out in his, he's got a Ford Ranger. It was his first time really off-roading, and he seemed to have a really good time. His son Franklin came with him, and they had a blast. So we just had lunch, and he was just telling me he's looking forward to more trips. So we have to get out there. I got to work out some kinks on this camper. I'm still going to take it off-road. I'm still going to take it down trails. Maybe not as aggressive as we were going this weekend. I'm just going to, you know, this camper is a slow-moving, you know, not... A lot of the other guys were really hauling butt in their trucks, and I was struggling to keep up with them, mainly because it just felt like so much. You know, I'm watching the camper in the back, and it's moving around a lot. Turnbuckles getting loose, like I said. Got to tighten them up. So, but yeah, all in all, great weekend. I'm looking forward to the next one. So yeah, we'll see what happens.